Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the Insinkanator Badget 5 half horsepower install. Right now I'm just disconnecting a few of the lines. Pretty simple instructions. Probably took us about 2-3 hours. I think most people say 60 to 90 minutes. So you basically remove the disposal and the downspout. Make sure the electric's cut off first and foremost before you go anywhere. Turn the switch off and go ahead and hit it at the breaker box to make sure you're really safe. Dealing with water and electricity usually don't mix too well. Not from my experiences, just from lots of other dead people. So this is uncoupling the flange here. So they give you usually the Allen wrench is a breaker bar, which is also helps unstuck garbage disposal. They sell for about $7 in the store. So for your $100 garbage disposal, you get a $7 breaker bar and a few other things. So what you do is you just literally stick it in one of the holes up there and counter it back. So right now I'm just kind of holding it up, making sure we can get this thing out of here safely, get the wires off, etc. There was some water coming out, so I had to deal with that a little bit. But as you can see, I had my wife give me a hand here, and we were able to get this thing out fairly okay. The next part and the trickiest part of all of it was the flange. You have a pressure ring, and getting that pressure ring on after you put the fiber seal, the flange, and then start screwing it in so it counter pressures the top part. Our ring busted off a couple times, so we had to reset it several times, and right here we were able to get it off. So right here you can see me cheesing. It's a pretty fake cheese because this was tough, but we did find 2 extra drawers above our sink, which was awesome. So with some WD-40 we were able to loosen those up. As you can see, they're open right now. This is my wife and I trying to get the flange in correctly. Initially we had the screws upside down. So what you're going to do is look at the top of the flange. You're going to see the rounded area where the screws are. So if water did hit that part, it would drip off. So this is actually one of the most difficult parts of it all. As you can see, my wife looking at the camera, I'm looking at the camera, she's working on it, I'm working on it, lots of movement around, pretty awkward. So once we were able to kind of get it in there, we had a little trouble mounting the actual garbage disposal to the top flange and letting it sit on the risers. It's really kind of tricky to get it on there. But if you figure it out, there's some areas where you can stick that Allen wrench / breaker bar. And once you're able to figure that out, it's not anywhere near where those things are. So it's counterintuitive. You wouldn't align them. It's in the middle. So once we were able to get it seated today, we were able to go ahead and reinstall the electric, get the electric all buttoned up. Definitely make sure it's grounded anytime you're dealing with a bunch of water. The ground's really most important. Next, made sure everything was seated correctly. Had to do a little cutting and trimming of PVC pipe because we did go from a 1/3 horsepower Badger to a half horsepower Badger. Did a little cleaning up inside there too, which really did help. Cleaning up under the sink while you don't have it on there is a good practice. Definitely bleach some stuff, pour some bleach down the drains, etc. Make sure it's all clean. So this was the Badger half horsepower install. It was pretty easy, but pretty much a pain in the ass as well. It definitely put my wife and I through trying times, and it all worked out for the best because now the garbage disposal works. So it's all clean under the sink too now. So I did make sure to try to install everything really overdone. Most of the times it's better just to do it once, right? Then do it twice half-assed. So here I switched the camera action over. As you can see, the downspout, hook that up with a gasket, make sure all your electric's good, button it back up, put the cover on it. And this is actually us testing the garbage disposal, which was awesome because my dad said just hire somebody, but I was able to not do that because we were so close. So if you have any questions, certainly drop a comment. Thanks guys for watching, and welcome to Max.